Welcome back to another devotional in the book of Proverbs. Today, we are in Proverbs chapter 24, where we will go further on the topic that we discussed yesterday, that temptation and destruction of evil men. So if you've already prayed on your own, and if you've already read Proverbs chapter 24 on your own, then let's dive in. What we'll see in today's chapter is this strong warning to stay away from evil people, because they will become a dangerous temptation to us and it will not be super obvious. Not that we will so obviously desire to be evil like they are, but that we will be jealous and desirous of what these evil people have: wealth, power, strength, and pride. Looking at the context of this chapter, the reason this was so important back then was because Christians would be around evil people all of the time based on where they traveled. But in their case, they were limited to where they would travel, where they would interact with evil people. But we are not the same way. They didn't have the ways of communicating that we do today. So the same warning is presented to us, in not to be jealous or to hang around with evil people. But I also don't necessarily think that we have a ton of exposure and interactions with evil people face to face. You certainly have some interaction with them, but maybe the bigger threat right now is your other forms of connection with evil people. TV, YouTube, social media. These are the great dangers that are corrupting our youth today and exposing you to so much evil. So with that preface, let's read our first two passages for today. First, Proverbs chapter 24, verses 1 through 2. Do not be jealous of evil men, and do not desire to be with them, for their heart meditates on destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Now Proverbs 24, verses 19 through 20. Do not fret because of evildoers. Do not be jealous of the wicked, for there will be no future for the evil one. The lamp of the wicked will go out. This is the common theme. Do not be envious or jealous of the wicked. Meaning, as you get more and more exposure to evil people, you will see that what they have and what they acquire because of their evil will start to become appealing to your sinful and corrupt heart. But if you are a true follower of Jesus Christ, if you are desiring to be holy as He is holy, then you will make every effort to guard your heart from such evil, so that you do not become desirous of what they have. For example, evil people, meaning those who are walking on the path of foolishness, those who reject and deny Jesus Christ, those who hate Jesus, evil people will often seek after and obtain fame and popularity. They want to be popular. And every single one of your favorite YouTubers are begging you, right, to subscribe. Subscribe, hit the like button. I don't say that on here because I'm not seeking that. I'm just trying to teach you Proverbs. But they're just trying to get you to subscribe in order to gain more popularity and fame, right? They want to become bigger and bigger and bigger. And because of their fame, they are invited to the coolest parties and events. And it seems like as they get more and more famous, their life gets better and better based on what they show. Do you see their fame and their popularity and think to yourself, I just want to become just as famous as they are so I can have just as good of a life? Why? The true follower of Jesus Christ will never seek earthly fame or popularity. That doesn't matter to us. That means nothing to us. The true follower of Christ desires only to be faithful to Jesus. That's it. We just want to love and follow and be faithful to Jesus and become more like Him on earth. If all you do is associate with evil people and watch evil people on YouTube or TV or however else, your deceitful and sinful heart will be prone to desire the things that they have, including popularity, and fame. Of course, the biggest reason these evil people desire a greater following and greater popularity and fame is because of their desire for money, right? They want money. The more views they get, the more popular they get, the more money they get. Everyone in this world whose eyes are not on Jesus desires greatly to become rich and wealthy, to be able to afford all that this world has to offer them. So, are you being easily influenced by evil people whose only goal is to get rich fast so that they can get access to nice cars and nice homes and experience the best things that this life has to offer? If all you do is associate with evil people and watch evil people on YouTube or TV or however else, your deceitful and sinful heart will be prone to desire the things that they have, including wealth and riches. These are just some of the things that evil people desire and pursue. And if you surround yourself with such evil, you will begin to desire and pursue the same things, which is just foolishness. Now, let me show you what wisdom offers based on our chapter. Verses 3 through 5, let's read it. By wisdom, a house is built, and by discernment, it is firmly established. And by knowledge, the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong, and a man of knowledge strengthens his power. Here we see that the wise man, the one who pursues wisdom instead of foolishness, the one who pursues and follows Jesus Christ instead of those other things, fame and popularity and riches and wealth, the wise man receives his own riches and receives his own reward. What is the biggest difference between the riches and the rewards that evil people receive and the riches and rewards that wise people receive? The biggest difference is timing. The evil person will pursue and receive all of the riches in the world, everything. They can have access to everything with money, but their riches only last as long as they live on this earth. When they die, all of their riches, all of their possessions will be useless to them, right? They'll be dead. Their riches will be left on earth to rot and to rust, while their souls are sent to hell for the rest of eternity. It's really sad. But for the one who walks in wisdom, and for the one who follows Jesus Christ and doesn't pursue all of those riches and wealth and popularity and fame in this world, they do not desire the temporary pleasures or riches that this world has to offer, but instead, their riches, the ones who walk in wisdom, their riches come later, after they die, in heaven for eternity, where they do not rot or rust, but where they can enjoy it for eternity. When we receive the greatest treasure of them all, Jesus Christ, for the rest of our life with Him instead of hell for eternity. I think one of our greatest problems today is our impatience. We are super impatient, our inability to wait. And so we pursue temporary pleasure and riches now instead of resisting it and receiving something better later. We just can't wait. We're a generation where we just want things now and quick and always trying to find shortcuts to pleasure and happiness. False teachers will tell you that God wants you to live your best life now. But that is just furthest from the truth, furthest from reality. If you live your best life now, fame, riches, glory, all the things your favorite YouTubers have, then you will live your worst life later for the rest of eternity. But if you live your worst life now, and not to say that life is bad at all, I love life, but comparatively, it is the worst life that a Christian will live until we live our best life after we die for eternity with Jesus in heaven. Our best life for the Christian comes later in heaven. So do not surround yourself with evil, whether that is in person or on TV or on YouTube, because if you do, you will begin to desire the things that they do, and they will lead your souls to hell instead of heaven. Instead, surround yourself with other Christians who love Jesus and who understand that following him is better and that there is something better that is to come later if we just wait and deny ourselves now. Can you wait? Can you deny yourself now and all the riches and things that this world has to offer now and wait for the best life to come later with Jesus Christ for the rest of eternity? That's Proverbs 24. I'll see you tomorrow for Proverbs chapter 25.